Thank you.
What does happen though if they break your heart? I'm a little concerned.
I bet you don't want to know what's going to happen.
No, well, like, do we need to like call security? Like, what?
I don't know. You don't want to find out.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll keep it clean then. In here. I like. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. We really appreciate you having here.
Me.
And
happy to be here.
My first question was because when I was doing my research on you, I was like, okay, I think we got an awesome singer coming in because I heard your voice. I was like, dang. But you used to do a bit of acting yourself as well.
I do, yeah.
So like. And it wasn't like just a little bit, like it was a lot.
No,
like,
it's still, yeah.
It's still so how do you find the time to do both singing and acting? Like I don't even understand.
That's a great question. I actually like when you're an actress and stuff, you have to deal with like agents and people that help you get the jobs or whatever. And last night I got like a major text from them like, we heard you're going on a radio tour and you're going to have to take a break. And it was like this whole thing. And it's honestly really hard to juggle, but I do love both. And so we just all sort of schedule and work together and pull through. But luckily my show just ended. I'm on Schooled on ABC.
Woo!
I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's really fun. And I'm in it. So like, if you want to watch, you could. But my next episode is on the 13th of February. But yeah, it's good. It's a fun show. And we just ended it.
Yeah.
Right before I was coming on here, so it was perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Has it ever not been like perfect where you had to make a decision? Okay, I'm gonna sing or I'm gonna act.
Yeah, it's well, kind of, but usually if we like call the production that's doing the film or the movie, we're like, hi, she needs to sing somewhere. They'll usually be like, okay, we'll give her this day off, but then she has to work double on this day, and I'm like, all right.
So you have that kind of star power. You're like, all right, we're gonna halt production real
quick. I don't know about all that. It's more of like begging, and they're like, all right.
We'll let it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you heard that voice?
You're
we'll
nice.
Let it slide.
It's fine, and I'm like, thank you.
This is working. Okay, so you got a little bit of a break from acting. So what does that mean then that you have coming up for singing wise? Are you like full plan everything, radio tour and everything like that?
Yes, I'm on a radio tour for my single Up All Night, which I'm gonna sing last because I just feel like that's right.
Shh, you're not supposed to tell people. That's supposed to be the surprise.
I'm just kidding. I'm not singing it today.
Yeah, not today. Sorry to disappoint you guys. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I just decided not to. No, yeah, I'm doing that, and then I'm working. I'm also in the studio right now, so. I'm trying to finalize an EP for possibly April, but we'll see. I'm a perfectionist. That's probably not going to happen.
Right. Well, at least we have a tentative date as of right now.
Yes, it's tentative. April. Look out for it, y'all.
That's a vocab word.
Yeah.
You like that? It was on my toilet paper today. I was like, tentative. I like it.
Oh, my God. You have vocab toilet paper?
Of course I do.
Do they make that?
I don't know. I lied. I didn't think you'd follow up on that.
We should do it. We could make a
$1 billion idea?
Since I came up with the idea of actually doing it, I get all the money, and then I'll like.
Wait, hold on.
You can be the face.
Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. All right. Well, since you're free of acting as of right now, let's get into another song. I'm excited for this.
Okay. This song is really hard for me to sing live because it's about a very sensitive subject, but it's a little slower, so I'm going to take it down, get y'all in your feels, and then we're going to bring it back up with the surprise song that you don't know I'm going to sing. No idea. Yeah, so it's called Love Hate, and I'm sure I write really relatable content because I am a 21-year-old girl, so I feel like everything I write is from my heart and like what I'm feeling in the moment. So this is called Love Hate, and it's sort of about a relationship in my life where I feel like I'm always giving, and they're always taking, but I'm not receiving anything back. And I'm sure we can all relate to this feeling. But yeah, it's a sad one, but I think it's good, so we'll see. I can't lie to fake this happy. I can't try to make you happy. Love, hate, I hate, love you. Love, hate, love, hate. Love, hate, I hate you. I can't lie to fake this happy. I can't try to make you happy. Love, hate, I hate, love you. Love you. Thank you.
Now, is that about somebody specific right there?
Yes, it sure is.
And do they know that that's about them?
Yes, they sure do.
Have you sang it for them, like to their face?
No, I sure have not.
God, I can
I
imagine.
probably will at some point.
You think so? All right, so they're still in your life a little bit where you'd see them again.
There's in my life a lot of it. But you know, you love people and you can't not, and that's life.
I feel like for a 21-year-old, you got a good grasp on life and you know what you're doing.
I'm wise. I'm like 80. I just like I'm just like, it's weird when you turn 21. It's like you can drink now, and it's like okay, like great. And so I feel like I don't know how to, so I'll like go somewhere and be like, yeah, I'll have a margarita, like, you know what I mean? And like everybody's like, you're 80, like what are you doing?
Like, what, a margarita?
Like you look old.
I
Like
feel like
why
21 vodka Red Bull is where you should be at right now.
Ooh, that sounds like a you
That's
drink.
a me thing?
I've known
That's
you.
a me thing.
I have known you for this long, and I know that's a you thing.
You know by 10 o'clock at night, I'm out already. I'm done.
That's you. You're like pacing your living room with your vodka Red Bull. Like,
All right, let's do this. Let's do this.
It's time.
It's ready to go. I got up all night up on the speakers. Like, let's do
Literally,
this.
you're like, I'm up all night. It's
Let's
fine.
do it. Well, so you actually just turned 21, right? Like,
Yeah.
like a couple weeks ago, a
Yeah,
week
like
ago. What was
2
it?
weeks ago.
Did you have a big blowout bash? What'd you do?
I went to Las Vegas.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
Like the traditional Las Vegas, or
I
was
went
this
to
like
the
a
traditional Las Vegas?
Oh my God, what
Yes.
happened? Spill it. That's what I meant traditional Las Vegas by.
Yeah, that was. I'm never doing that again. But it was, interesting. It was a life experience.
Would you recommend 21th birthday? Go to.
Sure. Live your dreams, guys. If you're 21, go to Las Vegas. If you're not 21 and you're older, go to Las Vegas.
Just enjoy it.
Just live your truth.
I like it. Well, so all right. So you just had your 21st birthday. Grammys are coming up. Are you doing anything for that? Like, can we expect to see you anywhere around there?
Well, this is funny because I'm 21. This is all looping together very nicely.
nice.
Because I'm 21, I get invited to all like the cool Grammy parties now, and I'm
Oh.
like, I'm cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I walk in, I'm like,
What's up?
I'm 21. You know what I mean?
You need to see
Like,
my ID? It says
I'm
right here.
also here to dance.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So they're okay. They're fun. They're crowded and like weird, but they're fun too.
Are they what like all us regular people expect? Like just glitz and glam everywhere?
No, not really.
Oh, they get ratchet.
No. Actually, yes. Last night it was really weird. I was at this party and it turned from like business to like, do you guys know who Gashi is or
Yeah.
Gosh? Yeah.
A
So
rapper,
he's
yeah.
like, yeah, he's on the stage and he's like trapping it out.
Oh.
And everyone was like, all the like business lawyers, like managers, label heads, like they all left. I don't know who came in, but then it was Gashi, and I was like, this is wild. Like the vibe switch was intense.
Okay.
It was fun though.
So it is all right. So we can all strive to get to that now. We know that they're
I
that
guess.
legit. Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
or you don't have to, and you can stay home like me most of the time.
But you just said they were so fun.
Yeah, for one time.
One time. All right. So you're done. You're one and done.
I'm 21 and now I'm done.
Well, hopefully now it'll just be for the music. You had the parties. Now it's just to go for your music and
Yes,
everything like that. Perfect.
Exactly.
Well, speaking of music, I know you guys have no idea what song is coming next, but
No.
I think you should surprise us all with this.
It's a
big,
surprise.
This big new one.
It's called Awake All Day. Yeah, this song again, very relatable. I feel like there's like two songs about like maybe like heartbreak or don't break my heart, and this one is very all in like I really like you and I want to stay up all night and talk to you and hang out with you and all the time, and that's kind of what it's about. So, and it's like my favorite song that I've ever released, so I hope you like it. Awake All Day, everybody. Oh, I want everything about you. Anything you wanna do, I don't need to know what keeps you up at night. Keeps you up at night. It's me, Thank you.
That was awesome. Thank you so much. All right, so we have a couple of questions from the audience that I
Yes,
that I
love
picked
these.
out.
Okay.
So I got Curtis. Curtis, where you at? There he is. He's
Hey.
back there.
Hi, Curtis.
All right, so Curtis wants to know who are your biggest musical influences when it comes to writing music
Oh wow, that's a great
and
question. I've never
performing.
gotten
Honestly,
that question
like
before.
performing too. Do you have?
Yeah.
any-
Etta James is like my top music. Yeah. You got. Yeah. Etta James is like my top inspiration. She. I don't know. I just find like. This is weird because everybody thinks I'm like so like happy all the time, but like her darkness and the way she would sing and like perform and the pain that she turned into like art was such an inspiration to me growing up. And so that's kind of like with that song Love Hate. I took pain and turned it into something that I felt was beautiful, and that's why I love what she does because of that reason. Also writing wise, like I know this is like random, but Charlie Puth is probably like one of the greatest writer producers of our generation, and I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for that side of things. But like most people don't know his recent album he did like completely alone,
Yeah.
and I just think that he is incredible. Also, Like my friends AJR, I don't know if you guys know.
Yeah.
They're my friends. They're on the same label as me, so they helped me with my first single. We wrote it together. They also do pretty much everything alone, which I'm like shocked by.
Is it all like in their apartment in New York? They just
Literally.
get together.
One time I have a song called Dime as well, and I was doing vocals for it, and they were like, okay, go in the pantry and record. And I was like, okay. And
Is there
so
food in there? Like,
there's
what's happening?
like a rice thing by my head and like some like, ramen. And I was like, this is great. Like, this is a good story for right now
You got
to tell
snacks
you
and
about
everything.
them. So tweet them that I told you that.
Okay.
Or don't.
We'll get on it. Don't you worry.
We'll get on it.
All right, and then we got Jordan in here. Jordan, there we go.
Hi.
All right, so she wants to know, you might have kind of answered it, but if you could choose any artist to have a collaboration with, who would it
Ooh,
be?
I didn't answer that.
Okay, let's hear it.
This is so funny. Since I was 3 years old, I don't know why, but I've always loved Eminem and would love to do a song with Eminem.
Like the Eminem.
The Eminem.
Like white guy, blonde hair Eminem.
Yes.
Wow.
That guy.
Okay.
That description. Bleach blonde. Now he's got dark hair though. He's
yeah, wait, is it older
embracing
Eminem or like, or
No,
this Eminem?
all of Eminem.
Any kind of Eminem. You're like, I want to
I
collab.
love the red ones and the yellow ones and the green ones and the blue ones. No, I love him. I think he is extremely talented, and I've spent most of my life trying to rap as fast as he can, and I think I got there, but I'm not gonna do it right now because I knew that was
you
gonna be your
can't
next
tease
question.
us like that now.
I know. I'm sorry.
Nothing?
No.
That's all right. Well, put it
I love you,
together.
though.
Rachel Crow, thank you so much for coming by. One more time.
Thanks, guys.
We're gonna next time you come through, you better have a verse ready to go for
You
that
got
Eminem
it. I'll
rap.
prepare
Okay.
next time.
Okay, there it
I'll
is.
be like, you know what I mean?
Is that what he does?
Yeah, just like that.
That sounded like you were eating
You're
M&Ms
welcome.
for a second.